When we pull up to Granny's house, my excitement starts to build. As a young boy, there was no better place to create those lifelong childhood memories I still remember to this day. It's a little community called Van Wyck, just off the beaten path, kinda like a time capsule stuck in the past. That place holds a part of me, and probably always will. Granny didn't have a dining room, just a little old kitchen, you see. So we'd gather on the screened-in porch, cousins, aunts, uncles, and me. One of the older men would always ask the blessing. We'd eat and talk to catch up on the latest family news. Aunt Merck would bring out her homemade lemon cake. I still crave that delicious taste to this day. The adults that moved into the den, an old 3-channel TV set let the world news in, while the steady tick-tock from the old mantel clock chimed in every hour. Windows wide open, cool breeze in, it wouldn't be long before that steady tick-tock had them all snoozing in the den. But us kids were raring to go, ready to get down to the creek. Oh, take me back to those red clay hills where our childhood memories were lived for real. Not wired in on a fiber line, not a care in the world on a blue sky day. Out of hollering distance down by the creek, carving names into the trees, playing hide and seek. We didn't need an adult to preach, didn't need a warning sign. We had some common sense back then, and if we did get out of line, that leather belt would reel us in. Got fireworks, a special treat packed inside my pocket, blowing up ant hills around Aunt Mert's garden, walking down the railroad track, stepping tie by tie, looking toward the river trestle seemed like a mile high. Somehow we knew the danger zone, like the steel blades on the porch fan. The warning wasn't further than we'd head to Uncle Pete's place, down to the jingle jungle, where the story of Granddad's pocket knives was born on a wooden table. 3 pocket knives for sale, except for the color, they were all the same. One price low for the poor man, one high for the rich, and the one right in the middle for the everyday man. Granddad was pretty sharp back then, every man was happy, and he made money on all 3. Oh, take me back to those red clay hills where our childhood memories were lived for real. Not wired in on a fiber line, not a care in the world on a blue sky day. Out of hollering distance down by the creek, carving names into the trees, playing hide and seek. We didn't need an adult to preach, didn't need a warning sign. We had some common sense back then, and if we did get out of line, that leather belt would reel us in. I remember Uncle Julius and that old 2-wheel drive Dodge truck, the 3-speed on the column, mud grips out the back, heading down to the river bottom, just past Uncle Pete's pond, one of my favorite fishing spots. The road ends at the river edge, near remnants of the old ferry crossings. Heading back to Granny's now, the road was mighty slick, mud was flying, the straight 6 whining, and my uncle on the pedal. Julius made a train whistle sound just as we crested the top of the hill. I was grinning like a possum eating briars, sitting between my dad and my favorite Uncle Julius. A memory I would never trade. 8 years old here in that old inline 6, pushed to the limit, spinning wheels and making lifelong memories up that red clay hill. Then there was Cousin Bobby, a about 10 years older than me, with a shotgun, a rifle, and a four-wheel drive. He was as country as can be. I'd be waiting nearby, just hoping for a ride in that jacked-up Chevy four-wheel drive. I was standing with my heroes, a boy without a care, living through a golden time, and I wasn't even aware. Yeah, special time in my life, and I didn't even know it then. Skipping rocks on the water, wishing these days would never end. Down in Van Wyck, South Carolina, by the red clay creek.